Back at practice, just talk about it and give us an update real quick.
Yeah, I feel better. I'm not where I want to be, but no, it's progressing, and hopefully by Friday it's something I won't have to really worry about.
Didn't feel like it went backward during all the drills and everything?
No. I mean, I just got off, so I'm not really sure, but no, there was no point where I thought I had to get off or felt like it was getting worse, so that's good.
Obviously, you said there's going to be a lot of excitement in the arena, and everybody's going to want to be a part of this. Is there anything you've got to do to guide yourself to make sure you don't press it too much? I mean, how cognizant are you of that going into game one?
Not a whole lot. I think there's always, there's always a ceremony before the first game anyway. Introductions and things like that. So this is just something maybe added on to that. So it's not something I think we'll think about a whole lot. It'll be great and fun, but I don't think it's something that will be a distraction at all.
This was Dan's first camp with you guys. What kind of difference did you notice? Maybe was it different in any way from previous years?
I'd say it's pretty similar. I mean, I think everyone's objective in camp as players is to get ready, and a coach's job is to do that both. With meetings and expectations, and also with practices and making sure everyone's aware of what we need to do. So I thought there was a good mix of, battling and, intensity and also teaching. So you need to have a combination of that, and I felt, personally that we got a lot of that.
Were there parts of his system that you guys never got to fully implement because he joined you midstream that you got to do this camp?
I don't think parts, just things that he's added on since. I mean, it's tough to throw everything at us when we have only a couple months. So I think he just basically added to that foundation, and we've got different plays, but for the most part, our structure hasn't really changed. It's more of just adding things on, and we'll do that. And that's part of a NHL hockey season. You adjust, and depending on the team you're playing and things like that. So that was pretty typical, I think.
So what's the biggest part of the grind of going to a final 1 year, going back and winning it? Is it more the mental, emotional investment you put in, or physical, do you think?
Well, it's both. As tough as it is to lose, I mean, you deal with adversity there. You have to come back the next year and be motivated, and then success is also hard to deal with. You have to deal with that the right way too, and you can't forget the details that really get you to where you are, and that's the biggest challenge, I think, coming off a winning season, is making sure that you stay sharp. So that'll be something that we focus on, and mentally, you do go a long way, but I think we're all capable of pushing ourselves, so that's not really something we're too worried about.
When you look at the start the Steelers have gotten off to, and they talked about the hangover, and I know Dan and a couple of the guys went over to share that, repeating aspect. I mean, have you looked at that at all and say, man, you talk about it all
you know what, but I don't think you'd be talking about that if they didn't win the year before. They have a tough game. I mean, I watched the game, so I thought they played really well, and it's easy to say hangover, but I mean, guy drops a pass in the end zone and they make one mistake on an interception, and all of a sudden they have a hangover. I don't think that's the case. I mean, they lost, and that's the game we play, but it's all in how you play too. And over the course of 82 games, I mean, it's a little bit different than a football season, but over the course of 82 games, you're going to play well and lose, but if you play the right way consistently, you're going to be rewarded for that. So we just have to make sure that we start off playing the right way and make sure our habits are good.
So would you have gone for it on 4th and 4?
Huh?
So would you have gone for it on 4th and 4?
When was that? What point in the game?
That was the right before the halftime. That allowed the Bengals to get the field goal.
Oh no, I.
Not going to double get.
No, it's easy to be that guy. No. I think he's proven time after time that he's made good choices, and I'm sure that was an easy one, but no, I'm not going to challenge that one.
Are these groin injuries annoying for you? I mean, did you think you had this behind you after last year?
No, I don't think I ever feel like I have it behind me. I think it's something that I work hard, to prevent, and you know, with longer seasons and stuff like that, it's shorter time to help it and things. But it's something that I've always kind of taken that part of the game serious as far as off ice things. So it's something I always work on. So yeah, it's frustrating when you do everything you can to prevent it and it still kind of creeps up. But at the same time, it probably stresses the importance of keeping on it and making sure that I keep working on it.
So this isn't the equivalent of the high ankle sprain where you get it the second time, it's supposed to go away so much quicker.
I don't know. I hope I don't have to find that out. But no, this is something that I've had a few instances over the past few years where I've dealt with groins. So I just try my best to avoid it and prevent it.
Thanks, Sid. All right.